Hey guys, you're watching this one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Zoo. Super excited today for multiple reasons. For number one, I just backed up into the sky here, and it's so nice to see as we're getting more and more enclosures down, the gaps between them, the green super flat areas are getting smaller and smaller. And that's a really good feeling because it means that our zoo is becoming, more complete. We're actually making really nice progress. Now we need more of these, what I'm calling filler forests, which are just these spruce trees that we clump together with a little wall around them, just to fill areas that are too small for an enclosure, or I don't want an enclosure there for whatever reason. Maybe I want to draw more attention to something else that's nearby, like the butterfly tent or something like that, for example. So yeah, we'll be filling in more of those. Today, though, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting what potentially could end up being the aquarium. I've had this really cool idea. Now, imagine an aquarium in your head, however you want to imagine an aquarium. I always imagine an aquarium, imagine it like a dome for the moment, okay? Imagine it like a dome full of water with fish in it, okay? A giant dome, and you can sort of stand around the outside and look into it, okay? Just for the minute. It might not be how we do it. It's probably not going to be how we do it, but just imagine that for the moment. But then imagine on the outside of the dome, on ground level, a little beach area. And the water from the dome comes down and then just drops into this beach area and makes a miniature sea. Just a miniature sea, like an edge of a beach going to the sea. With turtles and crabs and stuff. That's what the eggs that I've got in my hotbar. Turtles and crabs on this beach. I want palm trees and stuff like that. But I want the water from the aquarium itself to maybe wash into this miniature beach ocean thing. It was just a cool idea that I thought would work really, really well. Now, if we've got the butterfly tent over here, I probably want the aquarium somewhere over the other side, maybe even at the back here. Oh yeah, people keep saying it looks a little bit like a girl, or it did at one point look a little bit like a girl, with a head at the top, and then it had sort of two arms. Now it's looking more like an octopus, as there's more and more stuff growing, but it wouldn't have looked like a girl for long, because obviously as the areas get filled, it all sort of gets finished off. It's looking really nice though, isn't it? Even on the map there. I really like that mini map idea. I think Vanilla should have something like that permanently on screen instead of having to hold a map and in that resolution. So maybe behind here is where the aquarium would potentially start. Now, what have we got here? Because I've got 5 eggs. I've got 2 turtles, 2 crabs, and a hermit crab. So we've got turtle. I like these ones. These are my favorite. But what do these ones look like? They are very, very adorable, but I don't think I like them quite as much as this one. These ones actually won't come out unless you're far enough away, and then they poke their head out like the snails do. In fact, if I punch him, he doesn't do anything. But if I punch him, I can't. There you go. If I punch him, he actually goes upside down, and he'll take forever to get back onto his back again, like a turtle does. Then we've got crab. I love those crabs. We can get blue ones as well, and ones of different size. I'm sure they probably all grow to the same size, though. So we'll get those, and we've got the other type of crab. I actually really like these ones as well. I will have both of these on this beach area. It's going to be quite a large beachy sort of crab hunter. Look at me. And then we've got hermit crabs, and I like those as well. So I liked everything but the second turtle. He did make it onto his back. Sorry, I just need you out of the way for the moment. I liked everything apart from this turtle. So let's put these into there for the moment. And I don't think I want them too close to the lion, so I think I'm going to edge it more towards this side, the gorilla enclosure side of it. And I think the beach area is going to start around here. Let's get some stone brick. Stone brick to mark out the outside. It's not a monster egg one, good. To mark out exactly, well, just cut holes in the floor for the moment, where this beach area is going to be. I want to sort of come around here. I want it quite big because there's an awful lot of crabs and stuff, and I want it to be big enough so it doesn't look dwarfed by the aquarium itself. The aquarium's actually got to be really big because we've got sharks, dolphins, and whales. I might leave dolphins out of the aquarium and instead put dolphins into their own show, like the Crocodiles show that we had. Again, I don't agree with animal shows, but it's Minecraft. We can do what we want. We're not going to get the RSPCA or whatever coming after us for abusing our non-real Minecraft animals, okay? just calm down. Okay, we have this coming around the outside. This is our normal block that we have surrounding each enclosure. It's just a nice neutral block that goes well with fences on top, or slabs on top, or more stone bricks on top, or iron bars on top. It's just a nice way to sort of let the visitors know where the sort of edge of the enclosure is. Makes it very easy to be able to tell then. I don't think we need to have any sort of protection against anybody really getting in. I mean, we can just have like a normal fence around this one. Because turtles and crabs, although crabs might give you a pinch, they're not going to be exactly deadly animals, are they? So I want sand on this side, and then I want water on this side, as if it was the start of an ocean. So what we do is we're going to sort of cut out some sort of waves, almost, where waves would be. So something like this. Like that. Yeah. See, this side is all going to be sand. This side is all going to be water. Let's get ourselves a wand. Should probably go to there. Oops. Set air. No, set sand. From there. No, wrong side. I did want set air. I was right. I'm getting all backwards. Set air. And if we keep it in line with this one, all the way back, set air, and then take away this middle part. So we've got the nice big water part, and the water that, as I said, the water that's gonna be filling this part of this fake beach is going to be from the aquarium itself. I just wanted to sort of flow underneath it. Hopefully, if we can't actually make it literally flow from the aquarium, we'll make it look like it is. If we actually make it flow, then it might push fish that are inside the aquarium underneath. Like the flow of it might like force them under. I don't exactly know, but it doesn't. We'll figure something out at the very least. Let's go from here to here. Replace grass with sand. And you just need to go carefully back in bits so you don't end up going over too much of the grass on the outside. I think we're pretty good at the minute. Yeah, haven't got any on this side. It's just best to be a little bit careful. It just saves you a lot of time in the future. And there to there. Obviously, we want to have some dunes, or some at least higher parts, for the crabs and the turtles to sort of climb up on. I don't know how good at climbing these turtles in Minecraft are. They probably all have the same sort of 1 block high jump, even though they're a turtle. I used to have turtles. I've actually got one tortoise in real life. We used to have a couple of turtles many years ago. They were really cool. They actually grew to be quite big. They ended up, well, not quite big. I suppose they ended up being about the size of your face. Yeah, about that sort of size. The tortoise is a bit bigger. The tortoise that we've got is about that big. Oh, if I do it like that. Yeah, about that big. I'll have to show you the tortoise one day. I'm sure you guys would like to see my tortoise, wouldn't you? It's the weirdest question that I think I've ever asked anybody in my life. Would you like to see my tortoise? Well, of course. How wonderful for you to offer. We want replace air with water. Ba-boom! Nice shallow one. We don't want it deep around here. And if I had the stone bricks literally on top of this, like if we went, I might not, it'll probably not be stone brick, this wall, But just for the moment, I'm going to make it stone brick. Just to go up to here. Set 98. Now, at the moment, the water does come from back here. Now, I can imagine us having another wall down here, and the water, like, flowing from down here and underneath to fill up this area. I can see that happening. And then that being the wall to the aquarium. We could even make it big enough to say aquarium along the top, and then have the entrance just to the right. I really like that idea. So on the outside, the front of the outside of the aquarium has this beach area, and then you go in one. We could even have a dual one, like how it was on the theme park world. We had a very mini aquarium on the theme park world, and we had to build our own animals on there, which looked really, really cool. They always do look cool when you do it like that. But we had two entrances on that. We had an entrance on one side, and it went round in like a big semicircle, like a big D shape, and you just walked around it. We could do something very similar with this, but just a lot better, because we've got, well, because I'm better at building now. It's been a couple of years since I've done that, I think. But yeah, that would be cool. So then this is in the middle, aquarium written across the top, and the stone brick actually looks really, really nice for that. I think we want fences on this one. Last episode on the crocodile enclosure, we used iron bars to divide off the public from the crocodiles. With this one, I think stone brick just looks a little bit more beachy. I think we do have we have palm tree leaves in one of the mods here. Oh, by the way, I do have another animal mod suggested by you guys. I haven't installed it yet, but it is favorited on my website, on my internet, you know, on my favorites section. I have favorited the web page. I can't remember what it's called. I've got it written down anywhere. But yes, I have seen it. The comments. It's got rhinos in it, as well as like a couple of monkeys and stuff like that. Most of the animals we do have, but I'll always take another 1.7 compatible animal mod. If you guys know of any more, then you can always let me know in the comment section. Always like to have more animals. It just extends the size of the zoo, extends the length of the series, and you guys seem to really be enjoying it, so I don't mind doing that. I just haven't installed it yet. To be honest, I forgot. I was meant to have it on this episode and show you guys, but poof, it went, and I've just remembered it again. Okay, so palm trees though. We do have palm logs, and we have palm leaves, but we don't have like a palm sapling as such. Now these palm leaves, I'm pretty sure, do actually grow coconuts on them. We do have coconut, which could be made into coconut milk, and we did do that somehow. I think they grow naturally and then they fall to the floor. I'm not 100% sure. I've never built one before. What happens with these logs? So they always point up. Yeah, we can't point them in any other direction. If we had, the palm tree sort of come out like this. You don't want it going straight up in one direction. You sort of want to have a little bit of a curve in it. Maybe another curve here actually. Like that. Now palm tree tops aren't that difficult to do. I always start off with something like that as a base, as the palm tree top, and then what you do is you get 8 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So you got sort of 8 sections coming off, like each corner, if you like. And then what you do is you just sort of bring them down in pretty random sort of directions. Try not to think about it that much. Try to get them sort of different numbers, different lengths, different sort of sizes within a certain amount of blocks. You know, don't make one like 30 blocks long or anything silly like that. But make one sort of short, just one block shorter than the other, one block longer than the other. Make them sort of drop down faster, maybe drop down by 2 blocks, stuff like that, and boom, you get a very simple and yet effective looking palm tree. It's as simple as that. And we'll see exactly how easily they grow. I don't think I can place the coconuts up in here. Oh, it's cockroach. I can actually place them up there. Oh, and they don't stick to, they only stick to the palm tree. Oh yeah, there's one growing there. Oh, if they're growing themselves, then I'll leave them there. They don't seem to connect to the palm tree things, but if I walk under them... Oh no, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be cool if you walked underneath the coconut, the game detected it and made it fall on you? That would be cool. That would be cool. Okay, maybe we have another one of those, because I think that looks really cool. So we have this one. I'm going to do this a little bit closer to the coastal edge. And we're going to have this one face mostly forward. Maybe drop this way just a smidge. And again, super simple. We do a 3x3 area for the top with a cross on top. And then very simply, anywhere where there's a corner or the side. Like that. Really doesn't matter how complicated you do it. The simpler, in fact, the better in most cases. That one. Just make sure they're different. If they look all the same, it'll look very artificial. If you do them all sort of just slightly different lengths, you'll make them look an awful lot more natural. Boom. And it's already growing. A coconut upon it. Hey, that one fell. How did that one fall? That one fell. That's so cool. I wonder if any of the animals will. It looks like that they make an awful lot of coconuts. I don't know if there's going to be one coconut underneath each individual leaf. I certainly hope not. I do prefer when the coconuts spawn close to the trunk. That seems to be more realistic in my opinion. They don't usually spawn on the leaves. They usually spawn in real life. They don't usually grow in real life on the leaves. They don't grow on the leaves. They grow on the trunk, like right near the middle. But I'm not that bothered. I'm not that bothered about that. Okay, wonderful. Let's get our animals down in here. I think we're pretty safe. They can go underneath here. So maybe what we should do first is just in case. I don't think that they will go underneath. But if they do, we'll make it so they couldn't get anywhere anyway. So they'll just come back. Now, I want a lot of crabs. I want a few turtles. I want a lot of crabs. And I want just a couple of them hermit ones because they're a lot bigger. But I want a lot of crabs, especially those smaller ones. I actually really like both crabs. Okay, wonderful. I think we're safe. I don't think they can get out anywhere. What about on this part? Could they make that? They probably could make that. Let's just trim that away a little bit. There we go. So, turtles first. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Turtle, turtle, turtle. And crab. Blue ones, red ones. They will all grow to be the same size. I think that's probably a good number of those crabs. We want the little ones. I don't mind having more of these. These are just your normal, common orange crabs. If any of you have ever gone crabbing before in real life, I have. And you either sit on the edge of a pier or you go to a bridge or something like that and have a piece of string, usually with some sort of bait on it. Bacon is usually the best one, raw bacon. Drop raw bacon into the river and then wait a little bit and then pull it up, just like fishing, but just really slowly. And you'll get a crab on the end. You don't eat them because they're usually about this big, if not a lot smaller. They're not like big edible crabs that you'd get out in the ocean. So you just dump them back in the water afterwards. It's actually quite fun. And we'll have a couple of hermit crabs as well. Maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. These look very much like a Pokemon, don't they? Like, I know there is a hermit crab Pokemon, but for some reason that just looks like it should be a Pokemon in itself. Exactly like that. Like, cube crab or something like that. He is going underneath that water. Is he going to try and escape? The crabs have gone in there. They've found the water. I don't know if they can get out. A lot of the animals in this mod seem to have a little bit of trouble getting out of water. The penguins, for example, just don't. He's got into his shell. I don't know if do they go into their shell when they get near it? Oh, he's gone in as well. Maybe he's just dying. Maybe he's died. Maybe he drowned and that's his shell left. If so, I might use some barrier blocks. Hello? Well, he's not dead. Ah, there he is. He's just sleeping. He's just enjoying it. These tortoises, have they come out yet? They haven't come out of their shell yet. Oh, no, they must have, because he's walked. He's gone along. They're just looking around at the minute. Maybe I'm just being too close to them. I want to see the turtle move. It's a beautiful looking beach show. Wow, at all these coconuts. It does look like we're going to have a coconut under each and every one. Ah! Aha! What if then we get a leaf that is somewhat like... I don't know what leaf is the closest. Probably jungle leaves? Oak leaves? Oak leaves are closer. I think they're probably the best ones. Hang on a minute. If we make only the leaves by the trunk, the palm trees, they're the only ones that'll grow the coconuts on them, hey? Now that's not a bad idea. We should still look somewhat like a palm tree. I can always change the leaves. That'll do oak look better. We sort of need to get this right now, really. Or the only one we didn't try was birch. I think I like birch the best, actually. I think they're the most lightest. Well, they are the lightest, aren't they? And in my head, palm trees have always been very light coloured leaves. So this is brilliant. This is a brilliant idea by myself. If I do say so myself, I should say. That one and that one. Yeah, get rid of all these coconuts. We'll get rid of those ones that are on the floor. It might not be the best idea using these. It might be a better idea to actually just place the coconuts ourselves. Like if I place the coconut, if I get a coconut, and I place it there. No, they only stick to the palm leaves. That's the trouble. Like if I leave that one palm, that one palm, that one palm, it'll only grow on those three. And I think that's probably the best idea. So it'll only grow on those three. Oops. Get rid of you. Get rid of all these coconuts on the floor. They will probably just end up keep growing and falling, growing and falling. I don't really know how you would prevent this. I haven't actually looked on the survival aspect of this mod, like, at all. So I don't know what it's like naturally. But that should be better. Now they should only grow on those three. I think that looks a lot better. I must admit, it doesn't look quite as good. Ah, there we go. I don't like that one, though. Hey, it broke the block? There we go. We'll have it on those three. Like that. It doesn't look as good as, like, it all being palm. I think the green is better on this one. But I think that'll be good. I think that will look good, especially once we do the other one the same. Unfortunately, though, that is all that we've got time for this episode. The aquarium, though, is going to look really cool, though. We've got this space for the path to go between beautifully. Brilliant. Perfect. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode where I shall try, I promise, to remember to install the extra animal mod as long as it works, okay?